Reggie Hudson, one of, if not the greatest quarterback in Georgia football history, sat his first season, the next 3 dominated, won a national championship as a senior. And when you dominate college football in that fashion and you conduct yourself like a pro on and off the field, that makes you the #1 pick, and teams will do whatever they possibly can to get their hands on you. And the team that literally threw all the chips on the table when it came to getting my dog, the Pittsburgh Steelers, came knocking. First pick, #1 overall. But just sit back and vibe. You're about to witness me play and simulate the first 10 years of his career, and we're going to see how our boy performs under that real pressure, being the #1 overall pick and trying to take over an organization that is known for good quarterback play. The practice leading up to my first start in the NFL, dog, I'm not going to lie, my nerves are crazy right now. Usually throughout practice, I try to get the ball to all my receivers, but knowing that George is going to be my go-to guy, I'm trying to feed him as much as possible. And I ain't going to lie, that connection with that boy Pickles on a different level today. I know as long as I put it somewhere where he can catch it, he's going to make the play every single time. But my priority this week and overall this season, my rookie year, is to protect the football. That's always the Achilles heel for a young guy. Y'all see QB1 coming up out the tunnel. Hold on now. But we got an elite or a really good defensive front, and then also got to deal with a solid, like a nasty secondary. Mac Jones is the QB1 of the Jets in this universe, which is crazy to me. We're not going to fluster the rookie, getting things kicked off with our veteran running back and Najee Harris going to hand that ball off. Go ahead and get busy, boy, trying to get to the outside. Why is the goalpost like kind of in the way? They need to completely remove that, but it's kind of like he in the spotlight. That's kind of hard. I'm not going to lie. Dropping back our first throw of the NFL. Hold on. Nice completion. Cross the, okay. Pick that first down up. The play before this one, we just took a nasty sack. That's why 2nd and 22. But the reason I'm in franchise instead of superstar mode, because you have way more customization, and boom, hitting my dog across the middle. Pick up that first down, manhandling. Let's go. Along with George Pickens, boy, that boy Mike Williams could be a huge piece to this offense. We can make a lot of plays with him as well, but a huge open gap. I don't know why I'm running this ball, but I'm picking up the first, making the guy miss, breaking tackles. And now let's go, Najee. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but bro, the frame rate on this game right now is crazy. I don't know what mode my game is in, but it looks beautiful. Gonna take the quick and easy throw to Najee, and he got clapped. I'm not gonna lie, I set him up low key. I don't know who Session is at running back. He could be a real player, but I don't think that's even a real player. But we're gonna drop back from the gun right here, reading things out. Take the quick throw to my tight end, let him make up. Come on, man, take it nice and easy, real slow, real smooth. And CJ Mosley is hurt. Thank you. Why not keep throwing dimes, bro? I like this little bunch look over here. Could cause a lot of confusion, but I gotta watch out for Sauce and also Reed on the defensive side. I'm gonna take things nice and slow. I got a guy coming across. That's the worst pass. Bro, I don't know how that wasn't picked out, but that was the worst decision I could have made right there. I waited forever to throw that ball too. Next time around, I got to be more careful. We had to settle for 3. I don't like that. We marched all the way down the field. We got points, but I really wanted a touchdown out of that. But look at Najee getting busy. Bottom right, y'all see Sauce heating up. I got to be mindful, dog. I want to throw this corner out, bro, but I got to be careful because that man can make a play any given time. Got my receiver in stride. DB playing games. I can't want to get in position. Come on now. And I think as long as we can have a balanced attack, we're good. I'm probably not going to audible as much because this is my dog rookie season, so we gotta just go with coach is calling, picking up a first. Come on, bro, my RB1, he getting down, boy. And you can't forget Reggie Hudson is an improviser now. He can get loose up out that pocket here on 1st and goal. Is it 1st and 10? 1st and goal, taking off to the left. We're gonna try to pick up that touchdown. We do. That boy get his first touchdown of his NFL career. Gonna sit down, look around like, you know what time it is with him, baby. Let's go. Look at my dog running it in. He got hit though. I ain't gonna lie, he got hit up pretty nasty, but he got into that end zone. Who was that hit my dog like that? They double teamed my boy. A really successful, solid first half. I love to see it, and we on the road. So you're playing in hostile territory, so this is really good for the rookie. 2nd and 4, gonna try to take it nice and easy, surveying out the field. Oh my gosh, bro, if he would have came across, look, I knew that was a bad pass. I threw that in the traffic. That was just a bonehead play, dog. The rookie's first interception of the season of his career. That's nasty. And while they celebrating doing all of that, he just hopped over his head and did the most. I ain't gonna lie, that was clean. I can't lie. I would say just hand out to Najee the rest of the game and let him eat, and he got almost $150 in this game. I don't know how or why, but he is going off like never before. But a quick pass before getting hit, picking up the first. Let's go. It's 3rd and 5. Situations like this, I really want to pick up these first downs and just be a fantastic ball player like I am here, delivering the dime to Fryer move. What they say in the stadium every time he make a catch, moo. I be thinking they booing them, but low key that is kind of fire. Anytime you got a name, they got like a ooh at the end, the crowd just be going crazy with it. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to look for something across the middle, maybe hit Pickens and see if he can turn this upfield. If not, we just gonna have to take a shot. They drop one, rush one, Trying to throw it across the middle. I see that boy in the end zone. He caught that. He dropped it. That was a beautiful ball, but it was a tough one for Mike Williams. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good ball, but it was tough. It was a tight window. A week 1 dub, 20-7 on the road for our new QB1. I don't know why he's the starting quarterback of this team, but it is what it is. But a big game. We played pretty decent, made some mistakes, a lot to improve going into week 2. How did we pair up against our week 1 matchup? Well, the quarterback rating, obviously Mac Jones took the dub there, but 6 completions on 11 attempts. We ran the ball a lot. Didn't throw for a touchdown, but we do have a pick. We took off 4 times, had 4 yards and a touchdown, so that was pretty solid. So we did score in our first time out. But how about Najee going off for $169 and a tub, almost 10 yards up, like per carry? Like what? So these last 3 weeks we simulated haven't been the best for our QB1 or the Steelers organization, period. 3 straight losses. In game 2, our QB1 threw for 234 yards. He did have a touchdown, his first touchdown pass to be exact, but he had 3 very ugly interceptions. 64% completion percentage, 20 of 31. He only got sacked 1 time, which is fantastic. The offensive line is doing their job. And Najee had nowhere near as close to the game that he did week 1. He went off of I think it was almost 200 yards, and this week only 46 on the ground. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to see other guys step up, but for Pickens to be here at 3rd, only 43 yards on the day, that's kind of surprising. And then following that week against the Ravens, he didn't throw any picks, which is a good sign. Only 111 yards passing, no touchdowns, really didn't do anything on the day. Najee just fell shy of 60 yards, which isn't bad, and we're the 2nd leading rusher with 9 rushing yards. Receiving, nobody did little to anything, bro. 33 yards, and that's Mike Williams. 25 yards from Freiermuth. George Pickens once again, only 2 catches, 24 yards. I know he heated. Y'all know how he acts in real life. I know he going crazy. And then the following week after that against the Lions, 260 for 2 touchdowns, only sacked 3 times, 68% completion percentage. He's starting to heat up. I like to see this. Receiving wise, and Calvin Austin continuing to prove why he might be wide receiver 1 over Pickens. 88 yards on 5 catches, and my boy came in only 2. I'm so focused in on Pickens because I know he can be the dominant guy, bro. He can be our wide receiver 1, our franchise guy. He's just not showing this. So through his first 4 games in the NFL, Reggie has thrown for 731 passing yards, 4 total touchdowns, and 4 picks. Not bad, but we're looking to see how good the rookie can improve over the course of the entire season, going into this game against the Vikings next. Back on the road, first play, we got to hand that ball off to RB1, taking off huge hole up front. The blocking looking solid. Empty set here on 1st and 10. She'll be handing the ball off again, but I want to get warmed up early and just get this ball out, trying to throw my receiver open. He got bumped. That got to be a PI. 3rd down, we need to pick up. Calvin Austin been the go-to guy in simulation, so going to him here, pick up the first. He does that. Let's get it. I'm actually call for the audible here. They loading the box a bit, and a successful run game is always going to open up the passing game a little bit. I got my dog deep up the field. I'm throwing that. I don't care. I'm launching that. He caught it. Pickens in stride. That's a touchdown. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of scared because the safety was hanging back kind of deep, but I trusted my dog arm, and he launched this one, bro. Oh my gosh, beautiful ball in stride. Look at Humphrey trying to get back there and make a play. No sir, that's to the crib. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to burn up and go crazy today. The last couple of games, 3 straight weeks as a matter of fact, they done took losses. I need my dog to go off, man, trying to hit Calvin here, picking up another first. I'm not gonna lie, the offensive line play has been really solid up front. I can't even complain. Good screen, good blocks. Najee picking up a first, doing what he do, and he running through people's face. I want to take that shot to Pickens deep, but if I can get this safety to kind of go more towards the middle of the field, that'll be solid. So I'm gonna try to look him off a little bit. Look at him there. No, that's not there. We're gonna go ahead and hit Freiermuth. Come on, baby. Najee got one more chance. He don't punch it in here and get this touchdown. We're gonna be throwing to picking up another passing touchdown, and he ain't got nowhere to go. We do have a chance to pick up the first down, get a fresh set, but if we can score right here, I'm really looking for Wilson right here in the slot to come across the mid. He do win the route. Bang. Let's go. That's a touchdown. We in the end zone. Second half kicking off. Everybody's bunched up tight. Got to try to make a play and move this ball up the field. They low-key been trying to cook a little bit. Know where to really get rid of this ball too. Got to throw it away. We get it off just in time. I'm really just trying to do my best not to throw the ball and just be oblivious to the coverage, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the best quarterback out there. And one thing for certain, I know y'all in the comments, y'all don't give me no grace. Y'all be like, oh, you don't see this and you ain't see that. And you should have. It's easy for y'all to say when you're not actually playing, bro. So just chill. 39 situation, 1 high safety. I really want to try to take Najee over the top, but if I got Calvin on his corner, that'll be solid too if he can win. I think they're in some kind of zone, maybe man trying to hit him across the middle. Bang! Come on, baby. Picking up the first. Some of y'all even be saying, oh, he dropping back too quick. I'm going to need some real quarterback tips and pointers in the comments. I know y'all going to be quick to let me know. Y'all be quick to roast me and get on my head, but y'all don't really tell me how I can improve. And look at Najee going crazy. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, our O-line is making slight work of this defensive front. They handling business. Got my guy coming in motion, finna handle some off the Najee. Come on, Moo, get a good block on that edge. Everything's pretty sewn up. We need that first down. You got to pick that up. All right, man. Fourth quarter, we need to march down the field. Another score put us in good position, so we need to go ahead and handle business. They got coming off the edge kind of hot. I want to hit him, but I'm going to take off and just get what I can. Not being able to move the ball right now, kind of ugly, bro. They getting back here. I got to just take my time, survey it out. I'm just have to hit Najee underneath, pick up what we can. Come on, bro. Got to do something. Got to make it shake some way, somehow. Bro, why his name is Friar Muth? Why I thought it was Friar Moo? It's Muth, bro. I am crazy trying to hit him on the outside, though. Got two guys over there, but he got that slight step picking. Oh, my gosh. He taking off. Let's go. We at the 25, I believe. Y'all see the stats on the day. 12 for 18, 224, 2 tubs. That boy is balling right now. Look at him. Beautiful throwing motion, too. That boy got that stroke. Najee just got hit for a negative 1 yard run. So third and long for us here. Gonna try to survey it out. Of course, our trusty tight end. I thought he made that catch. We overthrew it just by a little, but I think we can get a field goal out of this. 7 yards out. The game is pretty much over, but if Najee can kill the clock, but also maybe even get in here for a touchdown, that'll be fantastic. Get to the edge, blocking is solid up front and on the outside, and he does that. Puts this game completely out of reach. We're gonna walk out of here with the dub, baby. Week 5 matchup. Look how the QBs stack up and compare. Of course, Reggie Hudson, our QB1, go off for a pretty solid day. 224, 2 tubs, no picks. Beautiful game. Taking a look at our number 1 target for the day, Friar Muth goes off for 82 yards, 23 on average, 3 catches. George had that huge play, that one huge catch in the beginning of the game, and then Calvin Austin and the rest of the guys. But hold on, through the simulation on 3 consecutive losses, bounced back with 3 consecutive dubs, and they fell short against the Packers by 3 points. We finna go through these performances though. Taking a dub against the Browns, 169 through the air, 1 touchdown. Seeing how he stacked up against Jameis Winston, man, that boy J-Bo, we love him, dog. You know he been going crazy with his whole media career, kind of posting the field. He ain't retired yet, but still, he going crazy. Najee also did his thing, 21 carries, 92 yards. Love to see that. And our boy Reggie Hud go off 4 carries, 12 yards, nothing major. Receiving wise, we still have yet to have a receiver go over 100 yards. Kind of still spreading that ball out a bit. Roman Wilson 65 yards, Van Jefferson 61, and then everybody else kind of did what they did. But a 40-14 just absolute massacre against New England. I'm intrigued to see how this game played out. What the stats gonna be like? Okay, so I'm thinking he would have had way more passing yards than this, but it's still a successful performance. Stacking up against Drake May, my dog had 3 of them things. Only sacked once, no picks, 2. Solid performance throwing the ball. And there we go. Najee got him 2 touchdowns, went out for $125. Solid. Still trying to spread the ball out a decent bit. Calvin Austin, 78 yards. George Pickens, 47. Everybody else kind of pitched in and did what they had to do. But bro, Calvin Austin been stepping up. I got to check his overall stats for the season. He been doing his thing. But here in this tight one, 35-38, could have strung together 4 consecutive wins, like barely losing to Jordan Love and the Packers. And look at this duel that they had. 381 from Jordan Love, 300 from our boy. Jordan Love had 2 picks on the day, but he did have 4 touchdowns. We had 1 with 2 tubs. Najee having another like just stellar game, $122 on the ground with another 2 touchdowns. And finally, we got a receiver to go off for 100+ yards in the game. And look who it is with a $174, 174 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about. And we're not going to sleep on Van Jefferson like he ain't stepping up, having some pretty decent games too. He wasn't even a top 3 leading receiver, I think, through the first 6 or 7 games. Now he's like top 2, top 3 every week so far. So through the last 4 weeks, our boy improved greatly. 885 total passing yards, 8 touchdowns, only 1 pick. A huge leap forward from the first quarter of the season, looking really solid. Now we got to see how he stacks up against Josh Allen and the Bills. I don't know what I was thinking when I chose this uni combo. I just wanted like white on white because they don't have any current white pants, but these look horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's like eggshell or milk or something. I don't know what that is. At this point, it seems like every time we check in to play a game, we on the roll. Like, can I get 1 home game, please? Across the middle. I thought that was an interception. He could have jumped that easy. I don't know what's up with all these empty sets. I mean, I don't mind. I get to throw the rock, but man, put Najee back here. He a threat when he back here, dog. That's a terrible read. I could have threw that way earlier, but we do pick up the first. Not gonna lie, 1 high safety. I got Najee going up the field and Pickens. I'm finna low-key just air it out to my dog. Give him a chance to go up there and get it. 1-on-1. Come on. Make that catch and it's batted down. I ain't gonna lie. That was a risky throw, but I want to see if my boy could do it. 3rd and 8, we go empty again. Najee packed in tight. Van Jefferson right here. I'm really looking for him across the middle. These safeties gonna drop. We'll try to put this in right down the knee. Bang, he had to dive for it, but that's a great catch. Good pass by me too. Don't forget, Hud is an improviser, so anytime we see any kind of space, we can take off, pick that up with our legs at any given moment. That's a solid block, picking up the first and some. If we can continue to take off with little runs like that, 5, 8, 10 yards a pop, I definitely think we should start tracking his rushing yards. I've really been focusing on, oh my God, speaking of rushing yards, bro, I had to stop my whole train of thought. My dog just bullied his way into the end zone for the tub. Defense gave up a touchdown on the first possession for the Bills. This time around, they hold it down. So we're going to try to make something happen here, put some points on the board ourselves. I literally watched that that linebacker the whole time and still threw that ball. That could have been ugly. 2 minutes left. We can score before the half. That'll be solid, especially if we can go in with the lead. I'm dropping back extremely deep, but I see my dog up the field. Big pick. He's going to fight his way down to the 2-yard line. Let's go. Yeah, I know it's only right we hand that off to the man of the hour right here. Hold on. Walk that thing in, Najee. Easy touchdown. We get it in. Got the lead. Hopefully our defense can hold it down the rest of this first half, and then we go in with the lead. That's solid. I got a really bad tendency and habit to drop back so deep. I need to just be cool and step up in the pocket. I see that all the time in the comments. I'm step up. I see, look, I can't get the ball off. I'm getting hit. Like, bro, I'm not tripping, bro. The deeper you drop back, just the more time and space you have to get rid of the ball. I see pick out there wide open. Toe tap. Let's go. I'm trying my best not to roll out to my right with a left-handed quarterback. Like, it's such a bad habit, and I'm gonna throw this to my guy out here. Great catch. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, that's my dog, man. Austin going crazy. He been balling all season. Pick my boy Van Jefferson good. It's something about Calvin Austin, bro. He just been balling. I really want to hit him over the top. I really want to just lob a ball up to him. Nope, it ain't there. That ain't there at all. But I do have my dog right here. Get out of bounds. It's Van Jefferson making a good catch. Right now, we're in such a good rhythm. I don't even want to run the ball. I just want to pass it all day long. Look at that. Look at that. Bang. That's a catch. Get out of bounds. Let's go, baby. But this close out, I have to reward my #1 guy, bro. He been balling, setting us up good. He the reason why our passing threat is just so lethal right now. They scared of the run. Passed it up the field all the way. Then we get him to walk it in for a touchdown. Come on, bro. That's how we do it. Perfectly executed drive. Got my ability activated. Getting a touchdown in this possession to set us up good. We go up, 2 scores? That'll put us in a perfect position. Taking all the quick and easy throws possible. Picking up first down after first down. Chunk yardage after chunk yardage. Play after play. Why my dog leaning? Get up. My boy all bent over, like huffing and puffing. Like, bro, you ain't even get hit that hard. He too big to be acting like that, bro. Go and get up. Hold on. Fryer moves. Oh my gosh. Just beautiful. And I don't know if y'all just hear that outside, but my neighbors moving. They going crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I know we just scored. Let's go. Up 2 scores. 14-point lead, just under a minute and a half left in this game, bro. The game is over with. We sealed it up. Another win, a big win this time around, though, against a really tough opponent. Look at Najee. Bro, calm down. The game is over with. Just get down. Blowout win against them boys. We ended up putting up another touchdown on the day. Had to pad the stats just a little bit, especially while I'm in control, but a great dub against the Bills this week. Look at our QB1, man, celebrating with his guys. It's a beautiful thing to see, just throwing bombs, dot after dot, protecting the football, just going crazy, doing everything it takes to get a dub. Stacking up compared to Josh Allen, 17 of 25, 251 through the air, 68% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no picks thrown by either quarterback. A really solid day. Najee went for 80 yards and 3 touchdowns. Every time we got into the end zone, look, I could be real selfish and throwing quick passes, trying to pad the stats for real, but really handing it off, kind of keeping it on point, just showing him some love. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when he eating, it set up the pass game so good. And then receiving, once again, my dog George Pickens going off for another 100 yards, only on 4 receptions. Like, every time I hit him, it's a big splash play. He be going crazy, but he do got a drop on the day. I don't like that. So Reggie and the guys ended up finishing with a record of 10-7, finishing 2nd in the AFC North and 7th overall in the conference. The Bills ended up winning the Super Bowl, but the thing I'm most shocked about, bro, before we take a look at how the playoffs played out for the Steelers, because they did make it into a wild card game, and I think they advanced, but before all of that, Offensive Rookie of the Year does not go to our guy, but Dalton Whitaker. We got to go check out his stats and compare. So after the win over the Bills, we ended up securing 2 more dubs against the Broncos and the Browns. Then we fall to the Ravens. Pretty close loss too. I'm surprised they hung in so well. I ain't gonna lie. Take another dub against the Bengals. And yeah, they go through another 3 in a row against the Bengals, Seahawks, and Dolphins, then 2 back-to-back L's to cap out the season. And then in the playoffs in the wild card, they handle up against the Chiefs, get the dub. They fall short to the Bills, the team we just beat last before simulation. Then the Bills made it all the way to the Super Bowl to lose by 4 to the Bucks. So before we can compare our stats to the actual Offensive Rookie of the Year, even though I think it should have been us, looking at what my dog did, 3,700 passing yards, 23 passing touchdowns, 13 ugly interceptions, 64% completion percentage, and then y'all see the rest of the stats. Well, there's no argument here. Buddy had Yo, this dude won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and I see why. 4,500 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 picks, 68. Bro, what? But these AIs and these bots be balling out of control. This is just absurd, dog. On the ground, though, nothing crazy. I really didn't care to track this, but I mean, 3 touchdowns coming from the ground, 63 rush attempts on 272 yards. Not bad, and no fumbles. And then we almost had 2 receivers go off for over a stat. Calvin Austin was amazing this season with 4 touchdowns. George Pickens went off. He had 7 for the year, and everybody else just kind of followed suit. But this was a pretty solid year for my guys. Looking to improve going into year 2, but on the right-hand side, if you can see that Russ is retiring, and so is Cam Hayward. So we're losing 2 guys. I mean, not really worried about Russ because we got our QB1, but losing a really pivotal defensive piece. Year 2, we're playing nothing but home games. Y'all see we got an away game here. We got 1 home we finna play against the Browns, but then 3 consecutive away. We're not touching none of those. But week 1, my dog does step up, get the dub, throwing for $150. Nothing crazy, real slight. Got a touchdown on the day, pretty solid. In receiving, George Pickens was wide receiver 1 for the day. 3 receptions, 55 yards. Fire Move did his thing, and then Roman Wilson. Well, hold on, where my dog at? Did we get rid of my boy? In the offseason, I think we got rid of Calvin Austin. No way. Starting the season off 1-0, really solid. Handing that thing off to Najee to get it kicked off. And of course, he's going to do his thing every time. That's just the way to go. Continue to feed that beast, bro. Let him eat. It's going to set up the run really good. Look at Myles Garrett getting his set. I don't know what he just did, but if you go back and look at what he was just doing to set that up, like to get in his stance, it looks so weird. Trying to air it out. 3rd and 8, we need to pick up this first, but I got to watch out for Denzel Ward. He is a dog of a corner. And of course, look at my wide receiver 1. Oh my gosh, I overthrew that. How? You didn't even lock anything up. You actually got killed. That was just a bad pass. Not gonna lie, completely sold. I don't know how I threw a bad pass right there. It was a clean pocket for the most part. I don't know if I got hit or what, but that was just lame. Like, I gotta make that throw, bro. We gotta do better. But we pick up 9 yards on this one. 8. Not gonna lie, Najee, you ain't touching the ball this whole drive. I gotta make up for that, bro. I got something to prove, because there's no way I completely butcher that pass like that. Gotta move out here, make that catch, get upfield, picking up the first. Got my ability activated. That's dots, so I should be able to throw nothing but absolute dot, nothing but dots. And look at Ward right there trying to make a play. No, sir. I see 54. If he drops, I may take off depending on what they do on his left side. He flaring out. Finna just take off. Should have waited for my block. Hold on. Try to air this one out towards the end of that. He got hit. That was a bad play. I should have just took off with my legs. But they get called for offsides. We needed that. Appreciate that, Grant. Okay, I lied. I said we weren't going to hand the ball off at all, but we need to run the ball a bit. That'll set the pass up a little bit more. Even though we're trying to score before the half, killing as much clock as possible will be good, but he's chewing up all the field. Let's go. I just need a little bit of time in the pocket. Blocks up front are solid. I see my receiver wide open. That's an absolute dive. It was a little high, but he made the catch. That's a touchdown to cap off this first half. Somehow Cleveland went down and scored and left us 30 seconds to spare. No other choice but to try and air it out. We're picking. I'm really trying. Oh my gosh, he's wide open to the crib. That got to be to the house. That got to be to the. Oh, I overthrew it again. All right, so we pop back out here. Second half, middle of the field is looking too sweet. There we go. Quick and easy. Let's get it started. Let's start this half off the right way. I don't know how, but its ability still activated, I guess. Oh, it's taking no sacks. So you don't take no sacks. You get to keep your ability. That's actually kind of fire. Taking off to my right heel, hot on my trail, trying to throw my guy open, throwing to my right, left-handed. Come on, pick. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie. Hot riding George on a go route every time, every single time. The safety he bit down too. Bit down, one man, 1v1 pick, go get it, pick. Oh my, I always overthrow it. What's up with this man and overthrowing balls? Something about our deep ball accuracy is just not there, bro. I'm setting my feet in the pocket and everything, and I'm getting sacked on this one, bro. See, man, we falling apart, bro. Like, it's always those overthrown passes. Stop celebrating. It's one little sack. Calm down. Trying to learn how to adjust my protection. I guess I should slide him to the left a little bit. I am left-handed. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with it, but it does help. Slide over. Oh my gosh, off the back end pressure. I just got doubled. Good God, I just got whacked. Oh my gosh. All right, man, it's fourth quarter. We threw a pick on the last possession. Y'all ain't see it, but I saw it, and it was ugly. I'm not gonna lie. So we got to march down the field and try to win this game, bro. Nowhere to really get the ball rid of too. So we're gonna try to take off. And, daughter pick up a block here, get out of bounds, try to protect our body some way, somehow. I'm sick because we have yet, or at least since the first half of the first quarter, to put together a really solid drive. Just try to dink and dunk our way down the field, but eventually defensively, we got to take a shot. Just got to stay calm, cool, and collected, man. You know what I mean? I got to calm down and lock in. Let's go. They only rush 4 or rush 5 here. I got my guy sit down. That was a terrible late throw. What the fuck? Come on. They got us off the field in the last possession. Now we're the new after they pick up a field goal, bruh. I don't know what it is. We just got to, I got to execute. That's all it is. Najee picking up the first. Come on, 2 minutes left, 1st and 10. We got to push this ball down the field. We got to push it, and I'm getting straight pressure. Break the sack, though. Got my dog wide open, on the run. Big dive. Get out of bounds. We need to stop this clock. Do something. Down here to the 18-yard line. A field goal won't do it. Probably would have last possession if I didn't turn it over and allow them to go down and get points, but this time around, we got to make something happen ourselves. Getting out of bounds, stopping the clock, picking up some yards, nice and easy. I got to take a deep breath. Remain calm. I'm really looking for Fryer in the back to the right, but I'm not going to force it. Got to watch that. Look at Ward. He banging out. Look at Ward. He adjusting. Here we go. Read things out. Make the right decision. What? He just got thrown completely off his route, but trying to throw one of my guys open and it's too low. Come on, 3rd and 8. Got to convert. Got to score. Got to do something here with the ball. I see him. There it go. Bang. Right in the end zone. Boom. That's a touchdown, dog. To my number 1 receiver, Pickens. Let's get it. And if you can see over here to my right, Minkah Fitzpatrick gets a pick 6 to the crib. That should seal it up for sure. And even if they score or not, we get the ball back, kneel it out, it's over. Well, Cleveland got the ball back, went down and scored themselves. So it went from being a tie game to we had the lead to now it's a tie game again. So now we got to try and push this ball down the field once again. I got my boy up the field, make the catch. Somehow we need to stop the clock. We got 3 timeouts. We good. A 55-yard field goal. I would check in and do this myself, but I refuse to kick that. I'm going to let the CPU do it. If he make it, he make it. If he don't, we going to overtime. I don't know how he did it, but a 55-yard field goal ends in success. We get the dub. These kickers these days just be feeling different. That boy out here like he Justin Tucker or something. Let's go. Hold on. 5 consecutive wins. We did play the one against the Browns, but then you go 3 more consecutive dubs on the road against the Ravens and the Texans. We ain't really too focused on the Saints, but dog, this is crazy. We got to check these stats. Against the Texans, dueled it out with CJ Stroud. He did put up 257, 2 tubs, but 2 picks. Don't like to see that early in the season, but nonetheless, they got the dub. Najee's role was minor, but my boy, hold on, 6 rushes, 22 yards, and he did have a touchdown on the ground. I still hate we got rid of Calvin Austin, but nonetheless, though, Pick stepping up, 10 catches, $126 with a tub, and also Roman Wilson stepping up in his wide receiver 2 role, I would say, with 76 yards and a touchdown as well. Going head to head with my goal in real life, my favorite player, my favorite team. Shout out to the Ravens, but we do get a dub over them as well. Reggie went off 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, threw for less yards, but he was way more efficient, just putting the ball into the end zone. You love to see that. And then in game 5 against the Saints, a 14-point win, 200 yards, 2 tubs, no picks, got sacked once, bro. Beautiful game, solid. Just simple. Keep it simple. Get the dub. Bro, Najee, he might be creeping up on 2 bands, like anywhere from 16 to 1,800 yards, maybe even 2,000 if you have another few breakout games, but another 90-plus yard performance. Number 1 receiver for this game against the Saints, though, Ross Wilson, a creative player, 79 yards, 7 receptions, picked right behind him. Roman Wilson coming in at 3rd. 5 consecutive wins, trying to make it 6. We got the Jaguars this week back at the crib. Let's tap into this one and try to get this dub. Only right we get things kicked off, handing that ball out to my boy, blocking up front. So I just seen somebody get absolutely bulldozed up front. My old line don't play. But 3rd and 7, we need to convert here within striking distance, getting the score up on the board to be solid. Out route. Hold on, I see him out route. Put some pressure on. That's a catch. No, he out of bounds. Come on, bro. That's a good ball. He had to catch that. So now starting this drive off where we ended it last time, we got the field goal. Now back, we're literally in good position. Look, Pickens in the back. That's too easy. I seen that from the jump. I already knew what it was. As soon as I seen him and I seen that was safety up high by itself and the corner didn't trail, it was over with. But the Jags answer right back. It's going to be a busy second half for sure. Up 3 points. We don't have to really push this or force it, but I think I want to because I want to put points on the board. Nowhere to get rid of this ball to. Just go ahead and dump it off and I get hit. Oh my gosh. Let me know down below in the comments. Do I bail too early? I feel like sometimes I sit in the pocket too long. Like I'm going to sit here. I can step up. Look like they blitzing a little bit. Oh my gosh. I had my boy Fryer move coming right across the middle open. And now coach don't want to pass the ball. I could obviously pass it if I want to, but trying to go with more of a like, a realistic flow and just run what coach called. And I wanted to go for it and just push it down the field. 2nd and 10, we got ball first here to start the second half. We finna push this ball upfield, bro. We finna march down the field and make something happen. Blocking up front is solid. Got my boy, I'm on the run. I'm on the run. Accurate dots on the run. And that's not the Najee. Try to set up the pass a little bit better. We've been kind of shying away from the run game, even though it's been like really our strong suit to start the season and last year. One thing I struggle with as a quarterback though is going through my progressions. Like, who do I read first? Do I read the quick routes, the deep ball? Like, do I look for my check down? Like, what is it? Where do I look to first? But I know I see my guy right here. That's where I'm looking. That's where I'm looking. First down, let's go. But back to my progressions. Do I go left to right, right to left, my strong arm side, weaker? Like, I don't know where to look first, but trying to survey this side. Who we got? I love this route by Pick. I love it. Anytime I see Pick with a one-on-one, he was out of bounds? No way. See, even in a situation like that, I think I need to throw that ball a little bit earlier, anticipate him getting open and kind of like not throw him open, but put it in the place where once he makes that break on this route, it's right there where it needs to be. Here we go, 3rd and 10. I need to pick up this first. I want to take off my legs if possible, try to hit move, and I'm getting hit. What they calling? Please be on them because, bro, like I had an open receiver and I had little to no time, and they call holding this over. All right, I was tripping. Obviously, 3rd down, we get the penalty. That's just going to make it 3rd and extremely long, so we still could be in field goal distance. I got him. We got him. What they calling? Another holding call? Did he catch that too? What are they calling? It's holding again. You cannot be serious. Oh no, it's roughing the passer. That's on us. No, I mean that's on them, but it's our touchdown. Decline. Let's go. We got that. Let's get it. 7-point lead as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. We still applying pressure though. We're not trying to give them no room to literally do nothing. We're trying to march down the field, put points on the board. Great diving catch from my RB wide receiver. I'm tripping. I had RB on my mind because I'm gonna hand that thing off to my RB1. Najee, cut up, boy. Get upfield. Give us at least 5 on this one. Good blocking. He couldn't do nothing with that. The interior blocking was bad on that play, ain't gonna lie. When in simulation, he want to go crazy and chew up the field and just eat and go. You know what I'm saying? He want to wild out and go for 90 or 100 yards. But when I'm handing him the ball off, while I actually need him, he don't want to do nothing. Taking out to my right, opening up to the wrong side. Got to throw this ball away. He on my trail and we getting hit. We getting sacked for a loss. All right, 3rd and 14. Up front, we need some good protection. I'm gonna drop back. Read things out. Yeah, there we go. Right over his head. Bang. That's a catch. But if he caught that in stride, he probably could have rolled that to the house. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs. Gonna try to drop to my right a bit. He trailing my receiver. The safety's there. Oh my gosh. Thank you. The multiple contact right there just saved me. Wait, he caught that? Hold on, bro. Ross Wilson, who is a creative player, by the way, an AI generated player, bro. He been coming through today. He been like my #1 target, but to catch this off this, bro, I thought this was picked off. I thought this ball was picked off, and he came through and caught that, putting us on the 20-yard line. And it's crazy because I was confused. I'm like, Wilson. No, it's only one Wilson on the team. No, it's 2 Wilsons. It's Ross Wilson, which is created, then Roman Wilson, who's actually on the roster. Let's go, Najee. Cut up and get 10. And speaking of Roman Wilson, he just got hurt. PCL sprain, will not be able to return this game. Come on, that's one of my guys. I ain't been going to him much, but he's still one of our like top guys. I wouldn't say a touchdown here to seal it up, but it'll definitely put us in an untouchable position. We need to go ahead and score. Play action, rolling out to my right as a left-handed quarterback. You know who it's going to, man. Big pick. That's a touchdown, baby. Another one on the board. This game might be sealed up. Our boy Hood had a really solid day. 12 for 21, 224, 57% completion percentage, but 4 touchdowns through the air. Beautiful game. Receiving wise, Ross Wilson came through in the clutch a lot, especially on 3rd down today. 58 yards with a tub. Pick went off. 82 yards receiving, 2 major touchdowns, and of course, before he went down with a PCL sprain, 3 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown for Roman. So I simulated a couple of weeks, and this what y'all do? This is how y'all pay me back. We went from 6 consecutive wins to 5 straight losses is just a bit. That is crazy. In the loss against the Colts, Reggie threw for 296, a touchdown, 1 pick. Oh my gosh. Najee had 84 yards rushing. And then on the receiving side, pretty solid from the guys, but we take a loss, dog. 3-point loss against the Chargers. And in this one, a pretty even matchup, but Herbert did throw for 3 touchdowns. Our boy only had 1. Najee had another solid game with 8 rushing attempts, 111 yards rushing. We had 8 attempts, not 39 rushing yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Look at Pick doing what he do. 9 receptions, 101 yards. Then Ross, he followed up and went crazy. Had a solid game. Roman's back from injury. I thought he would have been out the rest of the season, but he ain't really do too much anyway. Najee ain't do a lick of nothing on the ground. Goodness gracious. I ain't go off for nothing, but bro, the rushing attack in this one was just non-existent. Bruh, Pick is trying to go crazy this season. Without old boy showing him up, he been stepping up, having some pretty solid performance. 11 for $118 with a tub, and then Roman had a touchdown. Bro, another 3. Bro, what is it about us losing by? That's how you know we producing, we getting it done offensively, but we just falling short. Another 3-point loss. And thank you. I've been waiting to see this. I ain't know if it was gonna come or not, but that sounded crazy, Paul. That sounded crazy. But 361 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no picks. It's crazy. Ross Wilson came in, I think, the same year I did last season. I guess Yes, he was on the team, didn't get no PT, but now he getting some burn. And that boy had 106 for a tub leading the team. And then Pickens came down here 65 yards, and Roman did his thing as well. Najee had 67 and a tub. So we went from being potentially the hottest team in the NFL to just a nasty streak. From 6-0 to now barely being over 500 is wild. But we got a game against the Bengals next back at the crib. Final game we're going to check in this season. Let's try to break this losing streak. To no surprise, Joe Burrow and his offense march down the field in their first possession, get points on the board. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same. Cut up Najee, go and set us up with something nice. Empty set, middle of the field is looking naked. We do have 5 split wide, so that makes a lot of sense. Throwing this one right here, boom. Quick little pickup. Roman, let's get it. They're saying them snow games, you want to keep the ball on the ground. I'm trying to air it out, but I'm going to hand this one off to Najee, keep it nice and simple. And we got these throwback socks, so I'm not going to lie, I need to bring these back out. They look so clean, especially like how they like low cut right here. That's fire. Low key, I'm looking for pick or roam to go deep, and I'm going to just launch it, but they do got 2 high safeties and they both drop, so I need to look something more towards the middle of the field. I'm getting hawked down by a big boy. I got to throw this on the way. He on my trail. He still, hold on, ref, he just hit me. Got a call, I throw that flag. 3rd and 3, quick out from one of these boys, either Darnell Washington or Fryer Moon. This one, got my boys going out. Move. Big, bro, how do I be out? Like, how do I do that? And I'm at home, so I'm not being rattled. It's not home field advantage on their end. Like, how am I not making these throws? And then they start us off on this possession all the way back on our own 2-yard line. That's ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Then Najee getting hit. Come on, no game. Coach put us out here, had a run because we're on our own 2. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking a risk for a sack or / safety. I don't care. I'm picking up this first down. Hit him. Open, make the catch. Can he fall forward to get the first? 1 yard short. We got to go for that. I have more than enough trust and faith in Najee for him to pick up 1 yard. There he goes. Picks it up, and a little bit more. There we go. Fresh set of downs. Let's keep this drive going. Then after an intentional grounding call, we get hit with a 3rd and 23, extremely long. We got to pick this up some way, somehow. Do I have a wide open guy up the field and I almost missed him? I should have threw that way earlier. That's on me. He was wide open for so long. So now we scrambling, trying to make something happen. Joe Burrow and his guys then went down and put up another touchdown to go up 2 scores. We're trying to make something happen, cross the middle of the field. I wish he would get out of bounds, turning it upfield, breaking the tackle. Yes, sir. That boy Rome cutting up crazy. I'm telling you, I got Pickens on the corner. If this safety doesn't get back in time, or this corner sits like they're in some kind of cover 2, which I'm expecting, I'm throwing this back in the end zone as soon as he come off the break. Oh man, he was right there. That's me. I'm about to try my absolute best to just slowly and surely go through all of my progressions. Do I see anything? Anybody open? Not really. And Pitt gets bumped all throughout his route. We got to settle for 3. Farmew just went down with a high ankle sprain, and Darnell Washington just subbed in. He's a solid backup, but we need Big Moo out here, man. That's my dog, man. He be making plays, but we still gonna make plays whether in the game or not. Big pickup, first down. But once this game, we're starting to put together a solid drive, a scoring worthy drive. Just can't turn it over or really put the ball in harm's way whatsoever. Got to make all the right reads, taking quick and easy, just slow it down a bit. But then also at the big pickup, certain situations, I got to know when to go with the run and just trust Najee to make plays like he's been doing since my rookie year. And there he goes again, big splash play, walking in for the touchdown. He's doing more than splashing. He just out there swimming. Let's go. Defense, when it got to stop, we can't let it go in vain. We have to keep this drive going, bro. We got to put some points on the board. Hopefully a touchdown. If we got to settle for the field goal, just a top. Whoa, I got tongue tied right there. Looking back across the field, we're not making that throw, not in a million years. What am I doing out here? I'm selling. Let's go 3rd and 5. I'm looking for Rome on this corner. Corner's going to drop. He get hit. Put hands on him a bit. Sideline catch. Can he hold on to that? He did. That's a first, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He been stepping up balling today. I just got a really bad tendency of staring down and kind of like keying in on one receiver post snap, and then it just kind of screws me throughout the rest of the play. I got to break out of that. Defense is going out there getting stop after stop, and I'm selling every single possession. But for me, my receivers are getting bumped like every single time they go across the middle of the field. They're bumping into somebody. But this is where we step up and earn our stripes. In situations like this, down 3, we could get the field goal, but we finna put some touchdowns on the board. We finna put some points on the board. Get out of bounds, stop that clock. I'm hungry for the big moment, bro. I want to hit pick over the top, but I cannot get greedy. Pay attention, eyes open. I see what's there. I'm gonna hit my dog in stride. Get upfield. There you go. Get upfield, get out of bounds, stop that clock. Let's go. We hear Najee or Hardesty coming out of the backfield. I ain't even looking at nobody else. Swinging out, Najee wide, get upfield, get in the end zone. Don't stop, fall forward. That's a touchdown, baby. I told you, this is the moment I'm made for it. Let's get it. A 4-point win over Joe Burrow and his Bengals. Not gonna lie, I was scared for my life. We failed to do anything for so many possessions when the defense was balling, but we get the job done. Got Joe Burrow over there sick in the snow. In the snow game, come on. So we snapped the losing streak, 201 throwing through the air, 1 touchdown, solid day. And even though Rome didn't have a touchdown, he came through in the clutch, 91 very important yards, a lot of big catches coming through in the clutch for us, and a lot of crazy situations, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so Hud and the fellas finished with an 11-6 record, a slight improvement over last season, a 1-game difference if I'm not mistaken, but they finished out after the Bengals game, a win over the Bucks, a loss versus the Falcons, 1 win against the Ravens, and then also against the Titans. In a 10-point win over the Bucks, 148. Once again, no passing touchdowns. You hate to see that from our number 1 guy. Then in a 1-point loss against the Falcons, dueled it out with Michael Penix. He did go for 267, 2 touchdowns on the day, that's solid, and a pick. Then Fryermuth had a touchdown with 83 yards on the day, 10 catches. He was our number 1 guy in this one, pick, and the rest of the guys kind of fell in line. But then one from Hardesty picked up a passing touchdown, 1 for 7 yards, so they had to be pretty close out. Then once again, duking it out with Lamar, 247 for my dog on the other side, but 213 from our QB1 with a touchdown and a 3-point win. Pick is kind of falling off from where he was to kind of kick off the season. You hate to see that, but Roman stepping up, he kind of did his thing, and then Ross Wilson had a touchdown. And then last but certainly not least, a 2-score win over the Titans, battling out with Will Levis. Okay, Will Levis, I thought he'd have been going off that team by now in year 2 of the sim, or year 2 like of this career, but 2 touchdowns, no picks. Nice. Damn, hold on. Najee went out for 18 rushes, a $147, 8.2 on average, and 2 touchdowns. And he didn't fumble the ball. That, I ain't gonna lie, he'd been probably one of our greatest assets. Having a solid running game makes all the difference. But as soon as I start talking down on his name, look what he does. 9 catches, just fell short of 100 yards receiving, 10.8 on average, 2 touchdowns. But overall, they put together a really solid year, a little bit better, like a step or a win improvement over last year. If they didn't go on this nasty losing streak, could have definitely probably won the division. But check out the wild card, bro. Finishing out the regular season, beating the Ravens, come back, beat them again, but then make it to the divisional game and then lose by 3 points to the Jets. We have to check the scores of those games. In that win against the Ravens, once again, Lamar somewhat outperforms our QB1, but still getting the dub. 169, a touchdown, and an interception. Bro, am I tripping? Hold on. I know this is besides the point. I ain't never in my life, never seen a player on Madden wear a beanie in they like profile. I ain't never seen that before, bro. Beanie is crazy. But Najee had a day, though. We got a dub in this one. Yeah, we did get a dub in this one. Najee had 15 carries, a $124 in the tub. And look at the AI, bro, stepping up. Like the creative player, Ross Wilson, he gets one. Then everybody else just kind of fell in line, little to like no existence whatsoever. But in this 3-point loss to the Jets, bro, Mac Jones had 5 touchdowns. He threw for 2 picks, so he kind of made up for it in a sense. But bro, come on, we can't have this. We cannot have this. 238. 2 tubs, but another 2 interceptions. You can't do that. Receiving wise, Roman did go off, $109. He caught both of the touchdowns. Nobody else really showed up for the most part, but for my dog to fall short like that in a divisional game, he's like, he can't get over that hump. He makes it to the playoffs, but he can't advance to that conference championship. Checking out the stats for the season though, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Reggie balled though. Another year he throws for 3,700 yards. I believe he did last season as well. A little bit more this year, but come on, bro. 31-5, 70% completion percentage. He going crazy. Well, I wouldn't say he going crazy. 70 is nice. It's just a nice improvement from last season. It's not the best, not the greatest, but it's solid. Najee once again goes for over 1,000 yards. A slight drop from last season. I think he had nearly 1,500 last season, but another 1,300 rushing yards with 14 touchdowns, no fumbles. You cannot be mad at that. And then in year 2, we finally get a guy to go off over 1,000 yards, picked with 1,110 touchdowns. To me, that's a Pro Bowl type season, maybe even an All-Pro season. Then we got Roman going off 800. And then also Ross with another 8. So that's really, really solid, spreading that ball around. Well, no Pro Bowl, All-Pro, and nothing like that. No specialty honors. I don't even know if we were like a runner-up to anything. Just a really solid season, a pretty decent record. Just hoping that year 3 can be a lot better. Pro Bowl, All-Pro selection, maybe even touch that Super Bowl or at least the championship game. It's year 3, and from the jump, I can tell you the focus level from this team is different. From year 1, I myself and this team individually have done nothing but improve, and we're trying to continue on that path. We still got pieces on this roster that make this team go, like Najee still in the backfield. As far as the receiver room, so we got Pitt coming back, we got Ross Wilson, Roman Wilson, but we lost another guy. I don't even remember who it was, but he was on this roster, and I completely forgot his name, but Floyd, I can't even begin to pronounce that last name. And then DJ Youngblood. Young blood is crazy. And then, of course, at tight end, the big 6'5", 258-pound Pat Freiermuth, the GOAT himself. But this season, I'm really trying to become more mobile and get up out of the pocket a little bit, even throw the ball on a run, throw some dimes and get active. He got the accuracy. Got to start the year off right, handing the ball off to that boy. Come on, IG, cut up early. But the Lions look a little stacked on defense. And then the Lions took up the whole first quarter to go and score, but I don't like that. They took up way too much time. We pretty much ain't even really touching the ball out route. I should have been through. That's such a late ball, but he's still open. He dropped that though. Yeah, he's dropping the ball on contact. Hold on. That safety, what is he doing? If 31 drops back, I got picked. I got picked all day. I'm going up the field. I'm launching it. He came down. I'm launching it. I can't even get the ball off. Come on, O-line. What y'all doing? He came in scot-free. And that's Aiden Hutchinson too. In year 4, I know he like a 99 overall. But defense got us the ball back. Good field positioning. We're going to walk out of here with some points regardless. Trying to survey it out. Go ahead and hit Fry, take off. Well, that ain't even Fry, but they all look alike. I ain't gonna lie. Got to settle for the field goal, bro. I absolutely messed up that possession. Then I just missed the field. Oh, he made it. I doinked it in. Oh my gosh, bro, it's time to lock in. I'm not throwing no dots. We're starting the season off a little rocky. Didn't score. First half is coming to an end. Gonna take a quick and easy throw right across the middle. Get up field. Come on, let's move this ball. Well, 3rd and 2. You go one high safety. I got verts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm finna hit Pick to the left. If Pick is like, he's like just my safety valve. Look at Aiden Hutchinson coming in trying to make a play. I didn't switch the camera this time around. Caught the ball. Let's go. I'm telling you, Pick one-on-one. He gonna make that play. I gotta step up in the pocket though. I'm gonna drop. Step up. I see him try to throw him open. No, that's a pick. Oh, I seen him. He was lurking, so that's my fault. But, bro, I thought I had him, bro. I tried to squeeze that into a window that was just way too tight. It's 3rd and 10, but this defensive front been delivering so much pressure. Bro, I ain't got no time in the pocket to do nothing. Oh, look at Aiden, bro. Look at this dude coming in just like hot, bro. That's not even Aiden Hudson. That's somebody else. But, bro, I have no time. Bro, it's just been a nightmare, dog. I got to try to get this ball off ASAP. I got to try to get this ball off. I threw that right in the coverage. Did he catch that? He did. Let's go. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm kind of panicking, bro. Like, they're delivering crazy pressure. I can't get the ball off. No time in the pocket. I'm trying to step up, but they right there in my lap every time I look up. I really want to take a shot to the end zone, bro. I want to get this ball in there. I want to score, bro, but trying to hit my dog on the outside. Did he catch that toe drag? He wasn't in. And why are you celebrating? You just got beat. We know corners be talking crazy even if they don't really strap nothing because of incompletion, but now we got linebackers doing it too, out of pocket. Out of pocket. I'm taking off. I got the legs too. I'm taking off. Bro, that D lineman is on my trail. I ain't gonna lie. QB sneak for the win. I need them 2 yards. I need them 2 yards. Give me that first. I need that. All right, so we got 1:46 to get down the field. At least get a field goal. This game will be a dub, but it's been a straight up just a defensive showdown, dog. And I forgot to accelerate the clock on, so we got to move the ball quick. I was trying to run the ball, kill a little bit of clock, get down the field. No, we have to get rid of it now. Oh my gosh, look at him coming off the edge. Bro, what is going on? Bro, I can see y'all and hear y'all in the comments already. Step up in the pocket, XYZ. I'm gonna step up. All right, I'm finna stay in the pocket, go through my progressions. Stay in the pocket, hit my dog on the outside. That's a beautiful ball, and it's over. Oh my gosh, it's overthrown. I'm just the worst quarterback in the history of the game. Why can't I move this ball? Come here, right underneath. Bang, get upfield, get upfield. There we go. There we go. Bro, I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna throw a pick, bro. I'm scared of my life. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is a crazy, intense situation. I gotta take off. I gotta take off. I gotta take off. Do we got a timeout? We got one last timeout. One. Somehow we gotta get out of bounds, get in field goal range. We need like another, 10 yards? Come on, bro. Play action. I don't know why we're going to play action in a situation like this. I got him. I got him. Up the field. He open in stride. It's a touchdown, dog. Come on, throwing straight dimes. Come on, Roman. Way to step up, boy. I ain't even need a touchdown. We just need a field goal range, but we get the job done. Let's go. We escaped by the hair of our chinny chins, bro. Oh my gosh. Y'all can't say I ain't step up in that last possession, bro. I did my thing, bro. That was a good play. That was a good play. Scrambled out a little bit. Set my feet, threw a dime up the field. That was nasty. So through simulation, the season getting off to an inconsistent start. I mean, it's looking good. You 3-5. It's not bad at all, but you take 2 back-to-back L's against the Chargers and the Chiefs, but then you bounce back against the Bengals, and you also get the win against the Rams. Against Herbert and the boys, okay, I got outperformed by a bit. Herbert went 294 for 3 and no picks. Our guy went for 216, a tub, and a pick. Not bad, but it could definitely be a lot better. But the receiver room, pretty even across the board for the most part. Pick and Roman both went for 60 and 63, no tubs, but Ross, he been stepping up. Even this is an AI guy, but I don't know what it is, but like last season, he made a lot of big plays. Then the 3-point loss against the Chiefs, and good Lord, did Patrick Mahomes absolutely shred that. I mean, bro, 6 passing touchdowns in a single game. I don't even want to look at Reggie's stats. We ain't worried about Hood. Pat threw for 450, 1 and 6. It's crazy. But it looks like we had 2 touchdowns on the day, 1 passing and 1 rushing. No fumbles, pretty solid, not turning the ball over in every fashion. So that's a good sign, I guess. And the receiving room for the most part was dead, especially when you only had like less than 2. Didn't they have less than 200 passing yards on the day? 143, that's sad, and Pat threw for nearly 5. That's crazy. Then you get a 6-point win over the Bengals, throw for 180, 2 touchdowns, not bad. Rushing wise, Najee went off, no touchdowns, but a buckle weight on the ground. Roman and Ross stepped up that game. Both had a touchdown. Receiving, he went for 81, 62. Pick only had 21 yards and 3 catches. Then a 2-point win over the Rams, and they don't have their real life quarterback. Well, it makes sense because Matthew Stafford, 3 years down the road, he definitely will be out, and you got Preston McCants. It's crazy. And how about Pitt going off of 7 catches, a buck 04? I swear, every time he has a bad game or a lackluster game, he bounce back and just go. He go off every time. Now this upcoming week, got the Texans. At the Texans, got 3 consecutive road games. I think we just came off of, 2 and then a home game. And then now we got 3 back at the crib and then so on and so forth. So we finna lock in for this game against CJ Stroud and the boys. And that gun, gotta watch out for Stingley. He out there somewhere. I don't know how. Oh yeah, that's not Stingley with that superstar ability. Why? I don't know why he don't got one. I guess he'll have one next year. Oh my gosh, that boy is wide open up the field. That's a catch. Oh, I thought I threw that in stride. He had to jump for that. But that's Ross, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know who this dude is or who made that created player who generated him, but that boy is the truth. He make plays across the field week in and week out. I love him. And that ball out to Najee, pick up about 5-6 yards, put us in good position to pick up the first. Where is he going? That's a face mask, ref. You got to call that. Had to change up a play a bit, man. Hey, look, year 3, we calling audibles, hot route, and we making all, we doing it all this year. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, there we go. They gonna move. They gonna move right there with the catch. Fight your way forward. They kind of ganged up on my boy, but we pick up the first down on the 1. Now, this ain't the tush push, but something similar. Look, I would hand it off to Najee. Y'all know I will, but I got to pad the stats this season. We need more touchdowns. We trying to win an MVP, do something. We trying to be a Pro Bowler, all of that, but we get our first touchdown here in this game. Then, following possession. Boom, march our way down the field. Another position to get down here and score. You know we love that. Dump this ball off real quick and easy. Pick with the catch, breaking the tackle, picking up the first, moving forward. Let's get it. I ain't gonna lie, Rome can get a win against that corner on this little out. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna dot that boy. He got him. Nope, I threw it right at him. That's free. He's bad at that. Was free. We gotta settle for 3 points. That was an easy touchdown if I just made the correct read, bro. I really gotta break that tendency. I look at a guy, I see something I like pre-snap, and I don't make the adjustment in during the play, bro, and it really screws me up. Second half, we got a lead. Just got to continue to capitalize and build on this momentum. We balling for the most part, bro. We just not, you feel me? I'm falling short in a few situations where I need to just excel, trying to throw this on a little low. Flag can make this catch. Hold on to it. Let's get it. Can't tell me more in the GOAT, man. Freiermuth be making them catches, boy. If I need him, he's like my safety net, and I need that. Every good quarterback needs a decent tight end or some kind of dump it off guy, whether it's a running back, tight end, somebody they can always go to. 2nd and 13, what they doing? Linebackers drop. Easy cross the middle. That mean let the field be so vacant, just wide open. We got too much speed on the interior too. My eyes on that safety. If Pick gets this one-on-one look, I'm throwing it. He does not have a one-on-one look. Throwing this on a little flat. He caught that, bro. Ross, bro. There's that Roman. Roman be making plays. I'm telling you, he's a dog, bro. No, on that last catch, that was actually Ross. Roman is number 10. Ross is number 13. They names that Wilson be getting me screwed up. Hold on, bro. What about move? What about big 88 move? Turning up field, getting to the end zone, breaking the tackle. Let's go. And then the defense just been holding it down. It should just be a go ahead and run the ball down their throat, get this quarter over with. We walk out of here with a dub. Najee with a huge hole. Come on, man. Now, speaking of Roman, now he got this jet sweep right here. Gonna see how he cut up on this one, get around that edge. Look at him move with the block, and they on his head. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't go nowhere. He had no space to do anything. Big blowout dub on the road. Our defense shut Stroud and them boys. Almost shut them out of the crib. That was nasty work, but the boys stepped up. We balled. Got a nice dub. Beautiful game. On the day, 15 of 29, 304 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and we protected the football. The receivers, bro, ain't gonna lie, we spread that ball around really well. 5 receptions for 77, 5 for 83 for Mood, 3 for 72, 2 for 72. Everybody just had opportunity. The following week against the Ravens, 3-point loss, pretty much a little battle. How does look? Lamar went off. We threw for 3 touchdowns, a pick, but only 183 yards on the day compared to his 306. Rushing the ball, Najee had 82 yards, and receiving wise, nobody really shook anything. I mean, it was kind of obvious because we only had we had less than 200 passing yards, so it was ugly from this. I knew it was gonna be ugly. I knew it was, and Pickens only had 3 catches once again. But then they bounced back, big win against the Broncos, blowout. I'm interested to see how this played out, putting up them many points. Hold on. Those many points. 311 yards passing compared to Bo Nix 166 and a touchdown apiece. Najee with see, this is what I be talking about, bro. Like, bro, he'll go off at any given time. That's the norm. But 95 yards and 4 touchdowns. We must have been handing it off to him like 5 yards out every time, just walking it in. And then you got Pick. He have a bad game. He always, like, he's consistent, bro. He has a down game. He follows it up with a solid one right after a buck-o-1. You go back-to-back dubs, 24-10 against the Seahawks. Nice little dub. Buck 80, 2 touchdowns, another pick. But they don't have Geno Smith anymore. They got Kai Swan. He throws for a touchdown and 2 picks. Come on, man. Najee, he got 26 carries. That's a big load. Pause. That's a big responsibility at 97 yards, a touchdown on 26 carries. And then once again, everybody goes mediocre on the day. 56 yards at the high for George Pickens in the squad, but I guarantee he goes off for like a 90, 100+ yard game after this. Watch, I'm telling you. Then you blow the Cleveland Browns out 24-3, solid win with them stats looking like, though, 188, bro. We need a flawless game, but who is this? Martin Aldridge? He's a creative player, but bro, 3 picks. Yeah, he did. That's typical Browns quarterback behavior. Najee, a man of consistency, only 19 carries, 10 less than he had the previous week, 4 on average, 76 yards, solid day. And then Alonzo Hardesty with a touchdown. And I was wrong, but look, here's what I'm talking about. 2 touchdowns. I don't think we've seen him with a multi-touchdown game this season so far. Maybe a week or so, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. But look, 60 yards, a little bit better than last week, and then he goes for 2 tubs. How about stringing together 4 straight wins against the 49ers, getting a 13-point dub? What we looking like here? 263, 2 to another pick. He might throw a career high interceptions this season. I don't like that though. Najee 69 for a touchdown. Typical behavior for my dog. But hold on, Ross Wilson going out for a $132, 2 tubs. Hold on now, Pick. He might try to outshine you. You better step up and reclaim your #1 role, because that boy is doing his thing out there. So Hud and the fellas string together 4 consecutive wins out of the last 5 that we just simulated, taking the last loss against the Ravens. But this week, we finna tap back in and play this game against the Ravens for the 2nd time this season and seeing if this time we can come out with a dub. Little color rush battle ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't gonna lie. These unis OD tough. I'm taking off. I see that hole. Look, I ain't been running a lot. We taking off today, baby. Slide down. Don't get touched. I mean, I could have took off left or right with that one. It would have worked out either way. From the gun, though, I'm taking the snap. I'm trying to throw that ball. Throw it a little low, flat, let my dog make that catch and stride first down. Come on, baby. We wheeling and dealing today. And it's against an elite, well, now I wouldn't say elite secondary, but a really, really good one. Probably one of the better ones in the league. Quick and easy. Bam, take off Pick. I swear, he's one of the better players after the catch. I'm telling you. We stringing together a solid drive. Now I think we're going to mix in that run, and we're running right at those X-Factor and superstar X-Factor players. But look at Najee go to block up front. All that passing really set up the run well. And they got 3 X-Factor players over there to the right, and we're gonna run the ball right at them, blocking up front. It's sensational walk in. That was probably the most flawless, perfectly executed drive of our boy J Hud's career. Our Hud, not J Hud. But I'm really trying to step up, have a big game against this Raven defense so we can just get another win, bro. We beat them. No, as a matter of fact, we lost to them the last time we played them, and it was a simulation game, so this is a good get back. But we ain't trying to air the top out of them. Then I forgot they got Marlon Humphrey. They should. I know they got Nate Wiggins over there, so he's somebody to look out for. Then you got Kyle Hamilton, Roquan. Then I don't know who that is coming off the edge right there. I'm dropping back so deep. I know y'all get on me about that all the time. We done marched our way down again, bro. Look, where we at? 26-yard line. We can punch this in, get 3 points. Either way, take the lead before the half. Even though there's plenty of time left in this. Oh my gosh, I just threw a pump fake. I didn't even try to do that. We break the sack, but we end up getting sacked anyway. That was beautiful. Bro, if we were able to escape after that, that would have been clutch. I'm going to start utilizing that pump fake a little bit. I'm going to, little pump fake. Roll out to the right. I ain't even right hand to take off. Get that block. Good block. Get out of bounds. Don't get hit by him. No, sir. Wheeling, dealing, getting busy today using our wheels. Come on, man. Doing it. Hold on. Here we go. Bam. I see Pick. I see you, Pick. The corner, he lacking. He in the zone, but he's not really there. Beautiful route. Great catch. Great throw. Man, all of that. All of the above. Well, I tried to give it to Najee. He played with his opportunity. So guess what? QB sneak, FTW. Yeah, for the win, baby. We get up in the end zone. Another touchdown. Another just perfectly executed drive. And my boy getting down. Hey, the Ravens went down and scored, but we end up getting the ball back with 37 seconds to spare. We can make something happen and make that catch Pick. I really want him to get out of bounds, but we can call this timeout. I got both Both of my backs flying out of the backfield, so I might try to dump it off to one of them. If not, we might be able to take off with this. Yeah, no pressure up front and good blocking. I'm gonna take off. Dive into that end zone. That's another touchdown before the half. We take the lead right back after they just went down and tied it. Back in that red zone, 7 yards out. Got the lead already. We can extend it right here. I wouldn't say the game is sewn up, but that'll really put us in a good solid position. They go zone. I could throw it over here to my right, but if they don't, they go, I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm looking at, and they all over me. I have no time in the pocket. I was confused on that play. I'm not gonna lie. We got to settle for 3, but points are points. They go down and get 3 themselves. We still had a lead. Fourth quarter, plenty of time to make something happen, but we got to keep this game out of reach. And Najee can chew us from clock. He can get out of bounds to actually stop the clock. If anybody's ever watched any of my other quarterback videos, y'all know I never care about the running back. It's throw the ball, get them yards, and eat. But I really want to get Najee over 100 yards today. That's my dog going on to eat. But we need to pick up a fresh set of downs. I might take off myself depending on what Roquan does. He's gonna sit. Yeah, he's gonna drop off in coverage. I want to take off. I see it. I'm gone. Hey, I'm about to get little. I need to get down before I fumble. He ain't got no ball security as a runner at all. Pick on the corner route is always going to be food anytime. Like, bro, any and every single time. Nope, not this time. I lied. Not this time around. Taking off. Could throw it up the field, try to get it to him. DB sagged off, that's free. Anytime one of my guys, whether it be on a jet sweep or a dive or anything, anytime no one else can punch it in, I'm going with that QB sneak to get the free stat. Big win at the crib. Look at Coach Tom. That boy smiling like it ain't nothing, man. Shout out to my dog, Lamar. My favorite team, my favorite player, IRL, but we just put the beats on them boys. It was a pretty solid game, a good game on both ends, but we came out victorious today. Bro, look at the dominance. 1 win, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive wins to cap off the regular season for J Hood. I keep saying R Hud, Reggie Hudson, and the Steelers. Nah, that's nasty. I ain't gonna lie to what the last 6 games you hang up 30 plus on every single team, and then you finished it blowing out the Cardinals 35-6. That's what you like to see. We gotta check out some of these performances, dog. In their win against the Jets, going head to head with not Aaron Rodgers, but Rod Schaefer, 168 a touchdown, nothing too crazy. Rushing, Najee did all right with a touchdown. And then receiving wise, pretty mediocre, but a solid win. 38-22 win over the Bengals, 185, 3 touchdowns, no picks, protecting the football. That's what you love to see. And then rushing the ball, Najee with 93 yards, a tub, and then receiving, of course, Ross is doing what he do. And then in that final game against the Cardinals where they blew them boys out of the water, 296, nearly 300 yards. That's solid, 2 touchdowns. Checking out the run game, Najee went for another 90 yards and a touchdown. Receiving wise, look at Roman showing up big and pick right behind them. Taking a look at the playoff picture, they got the Ravens, their rival once again, this time around in the wild card. I believe they won the game last season, but then the Chiefs, they got the first round bye in the divisional number 1 seed. The Giants are number 1 seed over there. That's crazy in the NFC. So we're going to see how this play out. They get the win over the Ravens 35-27, beating them for what, the second or third time this season. This time around in a more important game in the postseason. And Reggie threw for 234, 3 touchdowns, once again protecting the football. Najee did his thing, 78 yards on 18 attempts, 2 touchdowns, then receiving. Look at Pitt going off, 95 yards, a touchdown, 3 different receivers with a touchdown at that. Now in the divisional game, 1 game away from a championship, his first of his career. If we can beat the Bills through simulation, I'm going to check in and play the championship game and try to get that dub and eventually maybe even make it to a Super Bowl here in year 3. They get the dub over the Bills, 34-24, 10-point win, heading to that championship game to face the Chiefs. Let's go. Come on, man. Look it up. I'm telling you, bro, when he's protecting the football, they are untouchable, bro. Reggie Hudson, 247, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Najee had a monster game, bro. Only 19 carries, a $151, 7, basically 8 yards on average, and then a touchdown. And this is what I want to see from George Pickens, bro. Consistency. He's been dominant all year. Even going back to rookie season, he was dominant, but now 5 receptions in the postseason game, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we also get one out of Ross. Top 3, one of the toughest unit combos, I would say in the NFL, but definitely in the Steelers arsenal. But we have to win this game. I got to see my boy touch a Super Bowl before it's all said and done. 2nd and 10, that run went nowhere, dropping back, see if they're going to deliver some pressure, getting his ball off. That's in traffic, but I had to get rid of it. 3rd and 10, this Chiefs secondary trying to strap up. Let's see what we can make happen. Looking down the field, I'm throwing that. Flatten it out a little bit, let my dog catch it in space. Let's get it, Ross. It's cold out here too. I thought it would have been snowing, but we got a regular regular little game, decent little game. Taking off to my left a little bit, rolling, and that's an absolute. How did I misfire that? That was a beautiful ball, open receiver, and bro, what? Bro, I was patient in the pocket. Beautiful route. All I had to do was put it where it needed to be, and yeah, look at him. See how DBs do? He doing out. You were nowhere near the ball. You were cooked. Can't believe I sold that pass like that. I'm talking about, bro. Roman was wide, bro. He had beat them boys up the field, did his thing, and now I'm getting sacked. Come on. New possession, though. Just over a minute and a half left here in this first half. Second quarter's about to come to an end. We got to make something happen. Get this ball off quick. Bam, right on the curl. Pick up that first down. Move them chains. Linebacker, he hot right now, so we got to be careful, dog. We have to be careful. Taking a snap from the gun, surveying things out. I see what I want, but I have no time. That's Chris Jones, too. He on my head. They ain't play like this against the Eagles, so why they doing it against me, bro? Come on, here we go. Taking a snap under center this time around. I have nowhere to get rid of this ball to. Oh my gosh, them boys on the hunt. Got to get Najee more involved. Man, like just passing the ball like crazy, not running nowhere near enough. He can pick up this first down and a lot more. Taking off upfield. This is what we need to get our offense going. 2nd and 5. Got 3 lined up. Little trips bunch formation over here to that side. Launching this ball upfield. That was an ill-advised throw, but can my receiver go up and get it? No, he cannot. That was a bad pass in traffic. That's on me. I just struggle going through my progressions and weighing out all my options. I be so worried about the front line, bro. I just got to be patient. Use my eyes. Boom, bang, easy. Pick up the first. I ain't worried about no pressure. Just get rid of the ball to the right guy. Got to make an adjustment. It look like they loading the box a bit. So I'm going to go to a little play action, see if we can find an open guy, make the right play here. I see him. That's Ross on the catch or the run, putting us down to about the 5. Come on, Najee. I need you to walk this in. I don't want to have to pass the ball. I don't even want to do a QB sneak right now. I want my dog to get some shine here in the big championship game, and he falls a yard short like I thought he would. Usually I pad the stats and give me a rushing touchdown, but I'm not even going to do it to my dog this time around. I'm going to just go ahead and hand it off, let him walk in, untouched, scot-free. We got the lead. Let's go. That 4th quarter pressure, let's see if we can make it happen. Tie ball game, man. We stole the lead. They went and got it back, or at least tied it back up. So now we got to make something happen here. I got all the time in the world. Offensive line is doing a fantastic job. Good catch from my dog. Big move. 3rd and 5. We need to pick this up and convert. I don't want to leave here with 3 points. We got to score because eventually anything can really happen, but I'm taking off. I got space. I got opportunity. Take off. Get down. Easy. 3rd and 7. We need to pick up the first right here. I do not want to settle for a field goal, but we're not going to have a choice. He just came in untouched. Come on, dog. And to no surprise, I knew it was going to happen. Pat Mahomes and his offense go down, score a touchdown, take the lead. Now we have less than a minute to go to try to make something happen, trying to lead. My dog makes a big catch. I mean, the best thing we could do is just throw up a prayer. At this point, we got 18 seconds, 3 timeouts. I should try to dink and dunk this up the field, but I'm gonna throw it deep. Did he make that catch? He did. Safety's in the middle of the field. I low-key want to just lob it up to Pickens and say good luck because, bro, lob it, pick, go up and get it. Safety back there. He made that catch. Oh, I thought he caught that. And this is the last resort. 3 deep, Hail Mary, or all goes, man. Here we go. This is it. This is for all the marbles, bro. I can't believe I sold like this. We had the game and then they pick it off. That's the ball game, bro. For his 3rd year, I will say the season was successful. Taking a look at his passing numbers on the year, it's like, I wouldn't say it was a bad year, but I definitely wish we could have made it to the at least touched the Super Bowl. I'm low-key kind of sick. I can't lie. I hate it, bro. Like, it really shook. Like, bothered me that we've, like, how I just underperformed, dog. But Najee went off 1,300 yards, another 1,000 plus yard season, 12 touchdowns. I had 6 on the ground myself. And look at Pick, man, doing what he does, going for another band. Well, he had 7 touchdowns, and then we go down to Ross. He stepped up big this season, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns, and then Roman with 10 touchdowns on the year, 791 yards, and then Freiermuth doing this thing as well. Finished number 2 in the AFC, 14-3 record, balled out. Year 3 was a success overall for the team, but now we played and simmed the first 3 seasons. We're about to sim the next 7. So the very next season, they secure a 15-2 record and they make it to the Super Bowl. Let's check out the bracket they ran through the gauntlet, dog. 15-2 season and you have a Super Bowl appearance. Let's go. But before we even tap into the Super Bowl, let's take a look at the regular season or the overall numbers for the year. 3,600 passing yards, just shy of 3,700, 28 to 9 interceptions. He kind of hiked that number up a little bit compared to previous years, but pretty solid season. Najee with 8, and I think just like his 3rd or 4th consecutive 1,000+ yard season, bro. He been balling and he had 15 touchdowns. Receiving wise, look who led the team. That boy Ross. Pickens came in right behind him. Both of them had over 900 yards. And then we got a new receiver on the book, Kevin Atkinson had 726 yards himself. Check him out. The Super Bowl though, my dog made it to the Super Bowl in his 4th year. I knew it was gonna happen eventually, not this soon though, but man, a 15-2 season and them boys get that trip. Listen, man, I'm so proud of my dog. It is a beautiful thing to see. First trips to one of the biggest games in sports history, and my dog takes the loss. Had to, that walk of shame. Them boys finna get that ring and they're crowned world champions. My boys just fell short by a score. Bro, it would have been great for him to win it. His first trip to the Super Bowl, bro, he only fell short by a touchdown. You hate to see it, but let's check out these stats. So compared to Kai Swan, we went 17 for 24, 215, no passing touchdowns on the day, but 2 interceptions. When he doesn't protect the football, they always lose. Rushing wise, Najee compared to Kyrie Walker, he went crazy, and Najee, he had 74 yards, solid day with a touchdown. And then receiving wise, Ross Wilson went off, and one of their guys went off as well. But overall, a pretty even matched game. They just fell a little bit short. So as we head into year 5, taking a look at my right, Tyreek Hill is retiring, and so is Jalen Ramsey. So it's going to be interesting to see. The Dolphins are already struggling too, so they might be worse, or even worse off than they are IRL and in game right now. So at the end of year 5, our boy actually finished 6th in the MVP race. He hasn't even been top 10 throughout his first 4 seasons. So this is a good sign. I'm ready to see his numbers actually. They took a loss in the wild card this season to the Bills, 13-17, a very low scoring game. Finally, I've been waiting for this day, bro. A season. I've been waiting for this type of year. 4,000 passing yards. That's what you love to see. 40 passing touchdowns, only 5 interceptions with a 76% completion percentage. Bro, Reggie been out there balling, going dumb. I knew this day would come too, bro. Najee is officially gone. He is not on this roster. He either got traded or released. He couldn't have been released because he was balling too, going too crazy. But Alonzo Hardesty, who's been on the team since a rookie, 977 yards, only 5 touchdowns. And Ross continues to prove why he's wide receiver 1 on this team. I think this is back-to-back years with over 1,000 yards receiving, almost 3 receivers with over 1K. That's wild. 2 9-yard touchdown players within Pickens and Ross, and then you got Brittingham down here with 7. And then they take another step back as far as their record from 15-2 to 11-6 last season. Now this year at 10-7 on the contract year. Come on, this what year 6 numbers looking like. A very steep fall short from what he did last year. 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 3,600 passing yards. He is a model of consistency. 71% completion percentage. I haven't checked his rushing numbers in a little while. I think maybe it's been a season or 2 since I checked them, but nothing too crazy. 59 attempts, 248 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Not too bad, no fumbles, so he's protecting it in that regard. Fast forward to year 10, you see the numbers across the board. I'm not gonna lie, my dog has fallen off and just taken a huge dip over the last few years. You hate to see it. Been tracking these seasons, they've only made it to the postseason, I believe, twice. Even this recent season, his 10th season, they did not perform well. Obviously, he didn't, with 19 passing touchdowns and 10 interceptions. One thing I can't say about him, he's slaying that ball. I mean, any good or decent quarterback in the league is not going to throw for less than 3K, but punching nearly 4,000 yards every single season, but to only do it twice in 10 years, I mean, I wouldn't say he's elite, but he's probably a top 10, top 15 quarterback. One Super Bowl appearance that he lost by a score, and ever since then it's just been kind of all over the place. But taking a look at the rushing numbers for the team, he's been pretty solid for the most part. He's not really a rusher, never was, but he put up some decent numbers and he always protects the football. So at a 99 overall, 10 years in, deep into the league, I gotta say he isn't the best quarterback in Steelers history, but he's definitely up there, one of those notable names. Had a really successful career so far, and I believe the next 5 to 10 years of his career could be amazing. If you enjoy Reggie Hudson's NFL career, drop a like on the video and let me know down below in the comments your favorite moment out of the entirety of the video. I appreciate y'all watching all the way through, and if you enjoyed the channel, be sure to click one of these videos on screen. I'll see y'all boys soon.